only video you need to watch when it comes to planning your next holiday med spa event. And the best part about all of the information that we're going to go over in today's video is that you can literally use it again and again and again and again for all of your upcoming med spa events. And let's be clear, before we even get into the video, the goal, well, my goal for you is that your med spa event is profitable, it is engaging, and you create the ultimate experience that keeps you top of mind for the ones who are not ready to book an appointment right now. Your event is engaging and it gets clients back in the door. And if planned right, this is possible for you. I'm Cheri, if you're new here, owner of Cheri Cobb Creative, which is a marketing company, and we specialize in medical and dental aesthetics. We have helped numerous amounts of our clients host successful and profitable events, and I am here to make sure you get that same satisfaction. One other thing, I did put together a free resource because you guys know I always have a free resource for you. It would help you follow along with this video and then just kind of help make sure you stay on track when it comes to planning your next med spa event. And you can find out more information and how to gain access to that free resource by just clicking on the link down below. Now, let's get into the video. And again, my goal is to make sure you leave today's video feeling overly confident and super excited and super hyped up when it comes to planning your next med spa event. We're also going to talk about a couple of ways that you can announce your med spa event so that you get RSVPs. And then lastly, we're going to talk about the most important part, and that is what you should do the day of event day and the day after event day to make sure you keep up that momentum and you get clients back on your schedule into your chairs. First things first, we are going to do some serious brainstorming, and I'm going to do this part with you guys. And this part here is so important because you want to make sure the med spa event is profitable. In my experience, there are two ways to make that happen. You can create irresistible treatment packages and sell them the day of the event exclusively only to people who show up, or they can call and they can pre-purchase and then book at a later time. Or the second idea is that you have someone, an injector, injecting at the event if you have the capacity for it. A lot of the times you do not have the capacity for it, and when I say capacity, meaning the staff, meaning the team, hands-on available to help you. Because you do not want to make this mistake. I see so many med spas make this mistake where everybody's treating patients on the day of the event and nobody is actually socializing and walking through the crowd and showing off the procedure they just had done and talking about the latest skincare product that was just brought to the office. That type of stuff is extremely important. So make sure you have social lights on standby. So bring it back in, Cheri. Back to the offer, which is the most important part. We're going to brainstorm your offer and we're going to just ask yourself within your practice right now, which services are you wanting to highlight? If you are not familiar with the term combination treatments or combination treatment therapy, go look that up. And it's basically where you just combine different treatments so that they can both target one concern, okay? And these are great when you're creating packages and bundle deals for your clients, and perfect to have already laid out at your event. So you could do something that is across the board, 30% off all lasers, or you could do something like facials, peels, and dermaplane packages. Just create it, put a fun name on it, 30% off. Is your big offer. This is how your event is going to go from just a fun, great time to money in the bank. You need to have packages that you can sell exclusively at the event. Because you're going to have those ones that are going to call and they're going to say things like, well, I can't make the event, but I still want to take advantage of the special pricing. Of course, there's always going to be people like that, and that is totally fine. If they are not able to make the event, allow them to prepay give them a disclaimer. You know you're not getting your money back. No, you can't use this 5 years from today. You have to redeem it within a certain time frame. You know, you have to just give people rules and expectations. So there are no gray areas. Now that you have your offer, the next thing that we do for our accounts is we create all of the marketing materials. So social media posts, the RSVP on the website. This page will ask patients for their first name, their last name. Are you a new patient, existing patient? That's very important. Don't leave that part out. Phone number, email, yes, that's the obvious. And then we want to know, are you bringing a friend? We want to push that. We want to promote bring a friend, yes, because then that's how you reach new patients and you are kind of stepping outside of the existing patient bubble. And then you can also have a good head count of how many people to expect at this event. We're going to do email campaigns galore. It is okay to turn it up a notch when you are promoting for an event. I promise you guys, people that will unsubscribe, they'll just unsubscribe, let them. Or you can even take it a step further and you could create a list of interested potentials that may want the excessive email campaigns. There's so many ways around it, but you don't lighten up. You just don't do that, not when you're promoting an event. So we create graphics for our clients and they mount them up throughout their beautiful, aesthetically pleasing offices with QR codes. The big thing about this part is when clients come in for their appointment, whether it be at checkout, whether they're in the exam room, whether it's when they check in, whether it's when they just walking randomly through the hallway looking at all your before and after photos that you have mounted up, right? I'm literally painting a picture for you guys. Someone should say, hey, have you heard about our event? Did you know we're having an event coming up? A lot of the times people will just see it, yes, and they'll go ahead and take their phones and they will scan it themselves, but you will have those ones, the silent mice that are waiting to be approached and they want you to extend the invitation. So just think about that, be mindful. Yes, your marketing team, we can collect leads galore for this event, but there are some clients that have no online access. They don't even get online. They just come faithfully to get their appointments and they are out. We want them at this event too. Food, drinks, and decor. I don't really want to spend too much time on this. I mean, it is the obvious that yes, you need food, you need wine, Prosecco preferably, champagne or whatever. You want to make it look nice and luxury. We're not going for trashy, okay? We want nice luxury, aesthetically pleasing decor that ideally matches the interior design of your office. Reach out to a professional for this in most cases, or if you just have that team member that is just super creative and likes to be the host with the most, then allow them to do this. But remember, we are here to attract luxury aesthetic clients. So just remember that when you are creating your decor. Yes, I want to share a little tip with you. A lot of the times your vendors and your sales reps, they can help you with this type of stuff. They can provide some sort of voucher, or they can even just provide the food themselves, or just reach out to them, let them know, give them a good timeline. So don't call them today and say, hey, we're having an event tomorrow. Give them a good timeline and say, hey, this is what we're doing. Are you able to contribute anything for the success of this event? 9 times out of 10, if you have a good rapport and relationship with this vendor or this sales rep, they will be more than happy to say yes. There should be goodie bags given out. You can call them goodie bags, swag bags. We've had clients that call them glow bags. Honestly, it does not matter what you call them. This is something that you want to establish and determine in the very beginning. So when you are creating your marketing materials, you can, say things like, hey guys, we'll have our glow bags, and inside our glow bags, we'll have this and this and this, or something fun. You can even say, what is something fun you would like to see in our glow bags? come event day. And then just let your followers tell you what they want in their bags. Now, are you going to really go put that in the bags? Probably not, but it's good for that interaction, that extra layer of interaction, and just allowing people to give their opinions, because people just love to give their opinions. Another tip for this, again, reach out to your vendors, reach out to your sales reps. They can, in most cases, provide samples that you can put in these bags. I'm not judging, but a lot of you just have samples that are just sitting around the office, okay? You have samples that are literally just sitting around the office. Use those samples and put them in the goodie bags. Next, this is my favorite part, the raffles. You want to have at least minimum 5 raffles. And the prizes, they should include internal offers, like, offers within your aesthetics clinic. And this is where the strategy comes in. You want to reach out to other businesses in the area, and you just want to say, hey, we're hosting an event. This event can bring exposure to both of our businesses. Tell them that part first so then they can know what's in it for them before you start asking for stuff. And then you say, we would love it if you would contribute to our raffles, and then that way, whenever our patients are winning these prizes, then they can come see you for a massage, or they can come see you to get their nails done, or they can come see you to buy their outfit before they go out, or whatever. Do it as a collaboration. And then what we do, literally my favorite part, we have a little karaoke machine, and I'll link the one down below that we use. You can just get it off Amazon. It's a super easy purchase. And have a karaoke machine and nominate someone in your office who is outgoing, loud, and friendly, and allow them to call out the raffles throughout the entire night. So, for example, if your event is from 6 to 8, first raffle starts at 6:30. The next one, 6:45, 7:15, 7:30. You get the picture. This helps keep people there the entire time because they want to win. So when they come into the door, there'll be some little bowl or something at the front. And then you'll tell everybody to fill out a ticket with their first name, last name, email. You can also do it digitally. I prefer and I always recommend to do it digitally, honestly, so that no one on your team has to sit and manually enter that information and send it to us. It is such a pain in the you-know-what. So instead, and it also creates a lot of room for human error. Like, you might misspell a name, you get an email wrong. Now we got a higher bounce rate in the back end. Y'all, we got to get the data right up front. In my experience, it's better to get it on a QR code, but if you don't want to do that, fine, put the names in the jar, and then again, have your fun, outgoing staff member say, hey, here's what you want. And then what we do is we just simply take a picture. We take a picture with the winner and their prizes, and then we tag the other business. So then they'll see it, because you want to make sure you pick a business that is effectively using social media. If they ain't post in the last 2 years, okay, this might not be a strategic collaboration. But if they are effectively using social media, then they will see your post that you shared. Not only will that client become a customer of theirs, but then they'll expose your clinic and your treatment and your services and the massive amount of fun that you have. They will expose that with their followers. And what that does is it increases the chances of their customers and their followers becoming clients in your chair. Now that we're off the raffles, we got to go back to the data, okay? Now, as this is important, you guys, as RSVPs come in, they need to be called. If you have the capacity, you have the staff and the time, because this does not need to be a rushed task, because your patients will feel that through the phone. RSVPs should be called as they come in. If you cannot do it as they come in, then do it at the end of every week. What we do is we usually send over a list to our team, and we're like, here are the RSVPs for this week. Some of them actually get the RSVPs as they come in. So it's like one less thing we have to do. I love those accounts. But then we just say, hey, give them a call. Thank them for their RSVP. Ask them, do they have any questions? Are they interested in a specific service? Do they know where the office is located? Have they ever been here before? Just create some sort of fun conversation just to basically let them know they're overly excited about their RSVP, and you just can't wait for them to come because you're excited to meet them. You guys do not understand the level of intention that is. Because they're like, oh my God, I just submitted something online and now I'm getting a phone call, not from AI, not from a robot, not from an automated system, but I'm actually getting a phone call from a real live human. These people must care. Heck yeah, I'm going to this event. Heck yeah, I'm going to spend a lot of money. This, I know I seem so excited right now, but this is the mindset of people. I know people and I know what they like. Call your RSVPs. Okay. Talked about this already, but yes, as clients check in, as they check out, make sure they know about this event. There will be QR codes all over the office, so it is as easy as saying, Miss Smith, have you heard about our event? Do you follow us on social media? Miss Smith might say, no, darling, I don't use Facebook and I don't even know what Instagram is. Okay, well, Miss Smith, we are having this blowout special pricing event. It is something so big that we've never had before, and we would love it if you would come out and bring your friends and bring your family. You guys, Miss Smith, she's coming to that event simply because you took the time to tell her. Now, Miss Smith might have a little problem with using her phone to RSVP, but that is where you just turn up your customer service just a little bit more, and then you help her so she can get on that list. She can get those reminder emails, and she can get that phone call that simply says, thank you for your RSVP. So do not, never assume that every client that walks through your door follows you on Facebook, is friends with you on Instagram, is subscribed to your YouTube channel, receives your emails, or have ever even been to your website. Always assume it is a fresh new contact, unless you're familiar with their face. For example, we do so much for our accounts. So much. So there are times where I have gone into these offices and I'm so familiar with Miss Mary Smith from which post she likes on social media to which emails of ours that she actually opens. Yeah, it gets real deep. Let's just say that, okay? And I don't even know why I was talking about that. But anyways, another thing that you should do is treat the staff. Yes, treat the staff, not during the event. Well, you can, but ideally you want to treat the staff the day before the event. Allow them to come to the event. And yes, they might be red and puffy and swollen and bruised, look like they just got into a fight. But guess what? This is medical aesthetics, and majority of clients understand and they know that there is going to be a little bit of swelling. And then you see the results, a couple of days later, weeks later, depending on what you get. But yes, treat your staff the day before, have them at the event, let them talk about what they just got done, what were their skincare concerns before they got it done, and yada, yada, yada. Next thing I want to talk about, and pause, if any of this information is helpful so far, like I always tell you guys to comment the secret word spicy down below, just so I can know that you're engaged and I can know that what I am doing is helping you guys out. What, Deshaun?
I was saying I was going outside.
Okay, go.
I didn't want to interrupt.
But I told you already I was going to be recording, so you should have just, be careful.
Alright.
Okay, back to it. The next thing that we're going to quickly go over, med spa event announcement ideas. Please, no graphics. Have to start there. You guys know that I love video, not just because I like to be on video, but I see the back end data and I see how video really draws conversions. You can use graphics every now and again. Let's just say you had a bad hair day or you're just not feeling it. You don't want to get on camera. Hey, use your damn graphic. But getting on video and talking to the camera and simply just inviting your community to your holiday med spa event, y'all, it just hits different. Get on video, talk to the camera, record more reels if we're talking Instagram, because reels are the type of content, like it's the content piece that allows you to reach new followers. So when you post your little static graphics, sometimes they're not reaching new followers, but reels, they are set and framework to reach new followers. Talk on your stories. Pick up your phone. No, hey guys, this is Michelle at Aesthetics by Aesthetic. The phone, put that camera on. Have you heard about our blowout holiday event? Are you already signed up to come? Better yet, are you bringing a friend? Here's what you can expect. 30% off of all lasers, 30% off of all facial, peel, and dermaplane packages. We're gonna have raffles, light food and drink, and guess what? We can't wait to see you there. Simply RSVP by using the link right here. I'll see you there. That's it. That was not scary. And I'm telling you guys, that right there will get so many RSVPs simply because it is your smiling, beautiful face on the camera. It's very similar to a FaceTime call. And you can do little funny videos. Those always work. Funny videos where you're telling everybody what to expect, or POV videos. You're getting dressed up with your girlfriends to go out to this blowout event. You know, point of view videos always work well because the clients see themselves in your content. I'll give you a pro tip for inspiration. A lot of the times what I do and what I tell my team to do is that we look at engagement videos, like wedding engagement videos, and we see how they announce theirs. And then or we'll look at gender reveal videos and we'll see what methods they use to announce the genders, and literally just use that and kind of flip it over into the medical and dental aesthetics industry. Before I let you go, I have to make sure you guys know what to do the day of the event and the day after. I'm going to run through this list, you guys, but we will put together a blog post to go with today's video. And also, do not forget to download the free Med Spa event planning checklist that will help you tremendously whenever you sit down with your team and you're ready to get to planning. You'll have that checklist right there for you, and it is free for download. Okay. Read the blog post, go get access to the freebie, and then that way you'll have all of the details from today's video. So the day of the event is a non-negotiable. It's a non-negotiable. Clients need to sign in. This is the most important part, you guys. Remember, like I told you, we're not just doing this for shits and giggles. We are hosting a med spa event because we want to get money in the bank. We want to increase sales and revenue. We want clients to become obsessed with us and keep coming back for more. Make sure they sign in. Please. You know what? I'm not even gonna go there. Just make sure they sign in and do not let anybody tell you different. Raffles. It's best to do, and we talked about this, but I want to reiterate, but it's best to do your raffles throughout the event. Write them down, put them on a time schedule, and again, you guys, people are more prone to stay the entire time. Make sure there are socialites walking throughout the crowd, talking to people. Your clients love this. I cannot tell you guys how many times I've done a treatment before event day or the morning of event day, and I'm literally just walking through the crowd and everybody wants to know, what did you just have done? Why is your skin glowing the way that it is? And it is as simple as me letting them know what my skincare concerns were prior to getting the treatment done, and letting them know, no, it did not hurt. Yes, I would recommend it 10 out of 10. And then boom, I turn around, they're at the front desk buying 14 of them right now. Just love referencing TikTok. So next non-negotiable, Cheri Care Credit memberships, any of that type of stuff that you offer to give your patients a financial break, there needs to be a dedicated table. There needs to be someone there with a little pen pad signing people up. You guys know Cheri and Care Credit, it literally takes seconds to get people signed up. I haven't done a Care Credit application in a very long time, but I remember when I worked in plastics years ago, it was very easy to get people signed up. Let them know that it's no hard credit checks, it's instant approval, interest-free options. Y'all, people need to know this, especially in the climate that we're living in right now. If you can offer someone a payment plan or some sort of membership or some sort of way to save, you have gained yourself a loyal client. Somebody needs to be talking about this, someone that is confident, someone that is knowledgeable, obviously, about the plans, and if they can get an approval right then and there, and don't say if, you say when you get your approval today, you can take advantage of 30% off laser special that we're running today. Also want to make sure you have a staff member at the front desk collecting payments. I feel like I shouldn't have to say this. But I do. You need to have a staff member at the front desk collecting payments, especially if you want to make money that day. Another non-negotiable is to make sure you are letting all of your guests know that are there to follow you on social media. A lot of the times what we'll do is we'll just mount up signs. Hey, make sure you're following us on social media, you know, with the QR code or Instagram name, what have you, and then boom, 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 now they're following us. This is just great for engagement. Again, you never really want to assume that every client that walks through your doors keeps up with you socially or just interacts with you online. A photographer. Now, here's the thing. When you work with us, Cheri Cobb Creative, and you get the full takeover package, when you have events and we come out to your event, we always have a photographer. So we just remind everybody to dress their best, you know, put on their Sunday's best and get ready to be on camera. It is literally a photo shoot, and that is what we do because we use this content and we repurpose it for so many other marketing materials, like to promote your next event. Okay, and then the last thing is we want to film a thank you video with a special offer included. Now let me break this down for you. Make it make sense logistically. Well, no. I'm gonna make it make sense first and then we'll talk about the logistics of it. So the reason you want to do this is because remember, everybody that comes through your door for this med spa event, they are not already in our database, meaning your EHR, your POS, your email mark. Like, we have nothing on these people other than they signed in, because you remember everybody must sign in. So that's all we have. We have that they signed in. So what we're going to do, we're going to make sure we get Sally Sue back in the office for an appointment for something. Whether that be a free chemical peel, a laser hair removal session, a free facial. We'll decide on what that is later, but we're going to get her back in the office. So we're going to record a thank you video. And then we're going to just say, hey, thank you so much for coming to our blah, blah, blah special pricing event. We had such a great time. It was so nice to see some of you, and we were able to talk about skincare. But here's the real thing. My battery just went dead and the other batteries are low. And I want to go ahead and finish this video. So what I was about to say, we're going to send out this thank you video to everybody who came to your event with a special offer. Get them back in. You do not need to discount your services necessarily. You can stack on value, or you can give some sort of free low offer, something another. But the idea is to get them to click on the appointment, accept the offer, and book their appointment and get them back in the door. And now when they come in for their free peel or their free cleanser or whatever, then it's your job to upsell them to get them on the schedule for the higher package. And that is how you turn a fun and exciting, engaging event into a profitable med spa event. So I hope this information was very helpful. I hope you guys got a lot out of it. Do not forget to download your free med spa event planning checklist. Subscribe to this channel for even more marketing tips to scale your medical and dental aesthetics clinic. And thank you so much for being here. Bye-bye.